but it's not.
And they've got 3 members round, and I'll give you their time when we get it. As far as I'm aware, the fastest team so far.
What's next?
Sybarites are on their way now and safely over fence 1, the opening bid. Going down to fence 2, the ditch. The JBJ laundry fence as they turn right-handed now to the hedge at 3. This is the fence kindly sponsored by Nick and Melinda Taylor. Right hand. All get a good jump over that, all fairly close together this team. Freddie Holmes, Ollie Morrison, Alan Morris and Paul Durrell by the barn. Very quickly through those Tattersall turns, Sybarites are now down at the water. All 4 members of the team close up together as they go through the water. They were down at the water in a time of 2 minutes 30. Out they come. Got a good gallop as they come out of the water, making their way up to the brush fence at 13. Freddie Holmes. Ollie Morrison now takes it up as they go to the fence 13, the brush hedge. Closely followed in the yellow by Freddie Holmes. Freddie Holmes did well to sit on that horse, made a bit of a peck there as they jumped the brush, going on to the flyer at 15. All 4 members of the team nicely close up together as they get themselves organised for this pen right in front of the commentary position. Morrison and Paul Durrell went really well, and that'll be a good time. Looking for the close shavers now, who are 15. This is the fence kindly sponsored by Montague Capital Management. The close shavers being led by the green rider Paul Thomason. They're all together as they go through the pen. 3rd rider in the yellow is Mark Brown. As they make their way on to the rails at 17. This team going really well, the close shavers. Nice Tigers. In the black, Sarah Myhill on Batty. In the red, Andrew Bromwyn on Oliver. In the green, Nicky Wenban on Juno. Sarah Myhill leads the way, gets a good lap over that. 2nd place, Andrew Bromwyn and Nicky Wenban there. They're going to have to get up together to make sure they've got 3 in the pen at one time. Very nicely through that pen. This is a good round for fence number 3, the Headbangers. This is Phil Nichols riding Past Your Eyes, Claire Nichols riding Thorn. Can we have new starters? Down to the starting cross we can see the Headbangers going on to fence number 5. Philip Nichols, Claire Nichols, Ruth Tutton and Catherine Murray. All 4 members of the Headbangers are safely over fence. Wishful Thinkers have just started. This is Simon Cody riding Otter, Stuart Radbourne on Buddy, Vicky Hill riding Bugsy and Diane Weathered on Texano.
Oh,
Headbangers are through the wall. Ruth Tutton held the cab there on Eric, who nearly went on his nose there. Nothing like half as stylish as his father used to be. They're being led in the red by Claire Nichols. Ruth Tutton goes 2nd on Eric. 3rd. go up to the finishing line, and that looked a very good round for them. Make sure they've got 3 in the pen.
Flexible.
Wishful thinkers.
He goes
Very
from like,
neatly through that pen.
you know, you can like, you just, you know,
On
you'll
they
go.
go. Over 19 they go, and they run downhill, going to all pop it well and very quickly up to the finishing line. Cut and Laid are on their way. Tim Pass, Caroline Thorogood and Stephen Barr. Away they go. Going on to the first fence, the opening bid. Jumped that well. Going on down to fence number 2, the ditch. Being led in the red by Caroline Thorogood. Tim Hedge at 3.
What about the following?
Same order, Tim Pascout in front, Caroline Thorogood second, Stephen Barr goes third as they run on now to fence number 4, the turning brush. 2 members over, the third member is about into position to get through this pen. 3 in a pen they must have at the same time, which they do nicely, very nicely through that pen. All jump that in good style, and they turn right-handed, make their way uphill to Magnay's log at 18. Nicely over fence 18 as they go to fence 19. The fence they call into the dip, just 2 from home. Cut and Lay in the red, Peter Slatter riding Kate, and in the green, James Green riding Zach. In the yellow, Lucy Hyde-Thomas on Laser. 2 members of this team way out in front, a third one some distance back, and a fourth one some 40 lengths back from that. Coming towards the end of their line and just jumped the last fence is Cutting Lucy Hyde-Thomas, and rider in the green is tucked in 3rd place there, that's James Green. Safely. They all jump that fence well as they run downhill, running to the last fence on the course, the closing deal. Good round this for more details to follow. Whether they'll be quick enough to knock their winners off their perch with that time of 4 minutes 03.3. But that was a good round for more details to follow.